Dark was also lying collapsed on the floor.
Yes, apparently he hit his head and was knocked out. Next to them were those two poor girls. Two broke girls.
Lana and Emma.
Lana was cradling Emma in her arms. Looking back at it now, she must have already known what her sister had done.
Apparently she'd already arranged the crime scene. Hold it! Hey. How can you know that, man?
Because of the victim's body. It had already been moved.
So that means... you found the body near Lana's desk?
That's right. I think you said earlier, it was my suit of armor that really stabbed the prosecutor.
Yeah.
He said that.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Let's just forget that. Or you press him? Oh, you already did it.
So, you're saying that the forgery had already taken place by the time you arrived at your office?
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh.
I can understand how Lana must have felt. But moving a body and hiding evidence are inexcusable no matter what the circumstances.
Is that how it really went down?
Staring at the witness won't do you any good, Mr. Wright.
Oh, shit, he's right.
If you're going to stare at anything, check these out. You'd better be better off staring at the court record.
Worthy, always the smooth talker.
But which piece of evidence ties Gant to the forgery?
Look at your court record right now.
Let him admit to forgery. Fine. What?
What links him to forging the evidence?
What would link him to forging the evidence? Well, we have so many evidence that could potentially be forged.
He kinda incriminated himself talking about it.
The suit of armor.
Probably.
Wait,
Nah.
Not the picture. No. Shit. God, there's so much shit, dude.
He talked about hiding evidence.
Yeah.
Now that's unexcusable, right?
Oh, the lost item report.
Lost item report.
the evidence list.
Oh, no.
maybe?
Yeah, the list thing. Evidence list. Yeah. So,
Oh, yeah.
he was hiding that,
Mm-hmm.
but he was also hiding the strip of cloth.
That's true.
He only hid those two things, right?
Yeah, but still, doesn't that link him to the forgery? It was in his safe.
It's true. Lana did admit to forging evidence, but that can't be the whole truth. Somehow, I've got to link Gant to the incident.
Now it's back in the loop.
Okay, alright. So... as you can see, it had nothing to do with the forgery. I guess we could just present him with the evidence list. Yeah?
That was in his locker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery. Just present him with the list there, then. We'll see what happens. Okay. Objection! You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery. But I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up.
Explain yourself.
Several pieces of evidence were found in your office. Take this list, for example.
That's the list Emma Sky drew her picture on.
Yeah, this was discovered in your desk.
Not gonna like that.
Not only that, but a piece of this jar was sitting in your office. Was found inside your safe. That's true, I forgot about that.
It was found where?
Inside a safe, old man.
Where?
The safe!
Where?
The safe!
Oh.
Idiot. You see, Chief Gant, these articles of evidence uncovered in your office are both concrete proof that you also played a part in the illegal investigation of Burton.
What's an illegal investigation? Oh my god.
Pant! What's the meaning of this?
Here's a defense attorney who may even rival Worthing.
So you admit
As
to
if.
it. Shut up, Edge. God. Well, anyway, you admit to it then, yeah? That you involved in the forgery. You were?
Who, me? Or do you mean you?
Me? Why would I have anything to do with that?
I know you are, but what am I?
Ah, fuck.
Well, you were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence.
Oh.
Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Defense attorneys can do so too. Isn't that right, Righto?
Objection! However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation.
Worthing, my boy. Not even detectives are exempt from the law. Rest assured Dick will receive his punishment.
You're going to punish Dick?
What? If Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he'll end up having paid to work.
Yes, well, I'm more concerned about him punishing Dick, but still, in light of the detective's presence, please give us your testimony regarding these pieces of evidence found in your office, even though you are clearly reaching at this point, and their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene.
My. Kids these days no longer know how to put two and two together.
Guys, I think he's lying.
Probably.
Okay.
I think we did put it in there, though.
Absolutely did.
Let's see, what was it now? A jar fragment and a list. For all I know, you could have planted them in my office. Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found after Dark was convicted, then they're worthless. There's no reason I'd participate in a forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way.
Bullshit.
Mr. Wright?
Yeah, Your Honor, with the hamster in the background.
Under his desk.
Fuck you. His name is Biggles.
Ah,
And he lives in my bed.
I knew it.
It's got
Where
his
did-
wheel and everything.
When investigating the crime scene, did you ever find out how he manages to do that cross-tie thing? Because it's really been confusing me. Because physics shouldn't allow it to work. Anyway, you should have been more careful to observe protocol.
I didn't really find anything, though.
You do understand that I'm the chief of police, right? There will be consequences. Indeed, I believe I will press charges so you won't make the same mistake again.
My apologies, Chief, but would you mind waiting for that until tomorrow for that? Yes. Today is, well, you know, my birthday.
All right, Haji. In return, though.
I know. That place, right?
Huh? What are these guys? Telepathic? No,
Yes.
They're twins. They got that whole unspoken language thing. Alright, evidence and forgery. For all I know, you kept planting them in my office. Well, that's... He's playing... You know what? I bet he twiddles with his hair when he's lying. I bet you this is like old, like, pre-LA Noir.
Well, you're wrong. Just saying.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Anyway, you can't prove those when. Is there any way we could prove? Probably not. Right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They were found. If they were found after Dark was convicted, they're worthless. Let's press them on there just because I don't know why. Are you saying this jar fragment wasn't discovered in the initial investigation?
Would appear not. After all, it wasn't listed in the evidence list. For all we know, it could have suddenly materialized the day after Dark was sentenced.
Objection to what you just said there, though. Oh, and wouldn't that be convenient?
Right?
Yeah.
The chief is talking about the possibility, so long as you can't rule that out. Your remarks, however clever they may be, will only succeed in wasting time.
Sorry, I'm being pretty pitty right now. And tell me something I don't know.
Come now, Mr. Wright. Think about it.
Press it. Hey. How can you look me in the eye and say that?
Because I'm innocent.
Oh.
Remember, who was it that murdered Neil?
I'm not sure I care for the word murder here. It's my trigger. But in the end, the person responsible for Mr. Marshall's unfortunate demise was Biggles! I mean, Emma Sky!
Well, now do you see?
You with your special eyes.
Hold it! Really, Chief Gant. At the very least, there is one very large benefit you've reaped from all this.
Oh, I wasn't aware. What is this benefit?
That would, of course, be the position you have. Chief of Police.
Co-conspirator.
Oh.
The resolution of SL9 incident secured your promotion to Chief. That in itself is sufficient motive.
I am now Santa Claus.
I want a pony.
You got one last year,
And
that's a good one.
It died.
Huh?
Do you really think that I'm that incompetent?
What do you mean?
Even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. The resolution of SL9 merely sped up the inevitable a little.
Is that true, Edgeworth?
Yes, he was going to be made chief anyway.
Be careful when pointing that finger, or you might wind up being the one pointed at.
Stop pointing yourself.
So that means there's only one possibility I'm pointing right now, motivation for you to commit the forgery. If you didn't do it for yourself, then you did it for someone else.
Don't be silly, Worthy. You know me better than that. There are only 3 people I look out for. Me, myself, and Irene.
I knew you were gonna say that!
I love
knew
that
it!
movie.
There. It's out in the open now. Audrey, would you mind if I changed my testimony a little?
No, not really, but go on.
I wouldn't be anyone's accomplice if there wasn't anything in it for me.
Ah. I gotta press him on that. Hold the phone. Nothing in it for you.
Sorry, but the only person I care about is yours truly. That girl, Lana's little sister, was it? If you think I felt sorry for her, you'd better think again.
You're right. You don't feel sorry for anyone.
Be tough on crime and tough on people. That's how I was raised.
You seem to be lax enough on yourself, though.
Ho ho ho. Oh, that's a good one, Worthy.
Could there have been something in it for him? Given his selfishness, would he have helped someone out? Shit, that's a huge accusation.
Only person I can
Lana
think
Sky.
Yeah, they were pretty much like the legendary duo.
Yeah. So point out accomplice on the sky then?
Yeah.
Alright.
Your defendant.
True. You might not help out anyone for their sake. But if it would benefit you, you might decide to assist someone.
Is that me?
Now it is.
Mr. Wright, I accidentally clicked the button, so it appears you're positively determined to betray the chief. As a nice man who likes to lend people a hand, and that's just slander.
He gave me $50 once.
That's not true.
Very well. Now I'll ask. Who is this person you believe Chief Plant may have helped forge evidence?
Lana Sky, I guess, huh? Alright. Take it.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky? The defendant?
I believe it's quite obvious in light of the circumstances. Emma Sky fell victim to an unfortunate series of events. Who would
I love
wanna
that book
help-
series.
I understand. Who would want to help her more than her own sister, Lana? And as for Chief Gant, he would also have a reason to help Lana if she asked him to. That reason, of course, is she gave the best BJs and self-profit.
Don't I know it? Self-profit? What do you mean?
After the SL9 incident was resolved, Lana Sky was appointed chief prosecutor at the prosecutor's office. The person who arranged this job change was you, Chief Gant.
But how would he profit from all this?
Free slave. He would be able to use the chief prosecutor as his puppet. Essentially, he would have acquired unchecked authority over all investigations.
You mean to tell me that despite the chief's formidable appearance, he plays with puppets?
Holy shit, you're old.
No, wait. I think I get it. You must mean puppet as in someone forced to do with... Oh, never mind, never mind.
Judge! Shut up!
I'm sorry.
Admit
Hello?
it, Chief! You assisted Lana Sky in forging evidence. Your motive, to appoint her as chief prosecutor so you could control her!
Righto, my boy, you have quite an imagination. Let me ask you something.
What?
Do you have any proof of this, that I controlled Lana? For example, is Lana testifying that I've done such a thing?
Lana. She's keeping quiet to protect Emma. There's no way she'd testify against Gant.
I'm afraid without any proof, this all amounts to nothing more than mere conjecture.
Unless... That is also what happened in this incident.
This incident? Which one would that be?
Of course, I'm talking about the murder of Detective Bruce Goodman. The chief prosecutor has been acting strange throughout this entire trial. Almost as if someone had been, air quotes, controlling her.
Nice air quotes, Edge.
Thanks.
Worthing, you'd better watch your tongue. I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
What do you mean?
What he means, Your Honor, is that Chief Gant is involved in the murder of Detective Goodman. Not only that, but the Chief is now making Lana take the rap to cover up his involvement.
What? What? Order! Order! I said. Order! Mr. Wright, you can't be serious.
Huh?
This is an affront to the highest ranking officer in the law enforcement agency. To accuse the chief of police of blackmail and murder? That's
Way to play favorites, Your Honor!
impossible.
Your Honor, I was merely reiterating what Mr. Edgeworth said in an easier to understand language. Good?
Mind meld. It's too late, Mr. Wright.
Oh, what?
There's no turning back for us now.
Oh.
We're screwed.
Oh, it looks like we're screwed. He's the one who decided to go through with this, though.
Can you prove this, Mr. Wright? That the chief, a high-ranking officer of the law, is involved with this murder?
Good question.
Don't look at me. Regardless of his rank and title, Chief Gant is just a man.
He poops like the rest of us.
It's true. The question is he a poop criminal? I believe the evidence will tell.
He's really not. He poops pure gold.
An alchemist.
I see. Alright then. Show us this evidence that ties Chief Gant to the murder of Detective Goodwoodman. Just remember, it better be fucking good.
Even if I give you evidence, you won't understand it because you're old anyway. God.
Just make it sound believable.
Guess so. I want to look at this evidence law book we got. From this guy
Aye.
explains the two rules of evidence law. Alright, let's look at this book. Rules of evidence, Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case in trial. Not sure how that would help right now. There's still this strip of cloth, too. Found in Chief can save evidence for something, but what? Bears Emma's guy's fingerprints.
He already defended himself against that, pretty much.
Did he? Okay. There. Already did that. Huh. You got anything? Anything in the head of yours?
Yes.
Do you? What do you think?
The answer
Oh, you already know the answer. God damn it.
Is it the trophy?
No. You want a hint?
Give me a hint, yeah. Don't give me the full answer though.
What was the safe code?
77777777. Oh, right.
The ID card record?
Yeah, fuck, that's so long ago.
He was there 420 blazing it.
Yeah, he was blazing it, wasn't he? Alright. I'm down. Okay, yo, I got ID card record selected.
Yeah.
Alright. Here we go. Take it.
This is the ID card list.
Yeah. The one that shows who entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. There was one ID on the list we couldn't determine the owner of yesterday. 777-7777.
That's a lot of sevens.
Sorry, but there's no way you can prove that's my card number.
It's your number.
What? How do you know that?
The safe in Chief Gant's office requires a code to open. A 7-digit code.
7 digits. You don't mean he has 7 fingers?
No. But I am afraid so, Your Honor. The code was 777-7777. The same as the remaining ID card number on that list. Chief Gant, you entered the evidence room on the day of the crime!
No,
Order. Order. Chief Plant, what do you have to say?
Nothing. The defense's search of my office was in violation of regulations.
And I will demand Mr. Wright will be punished to maximum extent of the law. He's a bastard. But now, this court demands an explanation from you about the use of this ID card.
Chief can't. So you admit it? You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime?
God. What about it? I'm chief of police. Whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom, what's the difference? I can go wherever I want.
Tell me, when you entered the room, were you alone?
I always go to the bathroom alone, as I do at the evidence room.
Detective Goodman wouldn't have happened to be with you that day, would he?
Of course not. Why would it be? I hadn't seen him in days.
Hold the fucking phone there! You hadn't seen him in days. Chief Gant, I'm afraid you've just undone yourself. On that day, you had to have met with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean? This trial's purpose is to determine Lila Sky's guilt. Edward.
Edgeworth.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Objection! No, it isn't, Your Honor. This trial's purpose is to determine the truth. If Chief Gant met the victim on that day of the crime, then we need to determine one thing: what transpired during that meeting.
In that case, Mr. Wright, I'm going to have to ask you for more evidence. Show us proof that the victim went to meet Chief Gant on the day of the crime.
We have this. Parking stub? No.
No.
No. Fuck.
Keep reading.
Fuck. I feel like
You'll find it.
I feel like we know this.
Keep looking, you'll find it.
Keep looking. The victim's note?
The lost item report.
Really?
To be submitted to the chief, right?